Hello everyone, I'm Renowned Zero. We are back again talking about the absolute coping and seething coming from a certain Juju the cow individual and a certain frog individual who have nothing better to do with their lives than to constantly talk about Eric July and the supposed failure that he's having with the Rippaverse as he continues to succeed by having his collaboration with Angel Studios and publishing the manga for Gabriel and the Guardians, which is hilarious because watching a certain Juju the Cow's audience not know exactly what the Rippa Send publishing wing is doing, publishing other people's projects, and then saying he's not a publisher, he's not publishing even though it's a publishing wing, is absolutely hilarious. And I'm going to show you how EvS is, of course, continuing to push the grift with his absolute garbage frog books. But of course, we're going to start with the pre-order collection of Yaira number 2. 1 day, 4 hours, 57 minutes to go, with 9,719 total books sold and 334,000 in total sales. Going on again with Great War of Separation. Number 1 is a limited series written by Chuck Dixon and drawn by Jack Herbert. 6,718 total books sold, 166,000 in total sales. You also have the Ripazine, which is of course a magazine with previews from things like ISOM 3 and the Great War of Separation number 1, coming in at 2,029 books sold and over 49,800 in total sales. Keep that one in mind. You're gonna come back to that later. But this is what he's saying now. So since the first announcement was made for Gabriel and Guardians coming from Angel Studios, he says they're doing a Christian anime. The synopsis says it's based on old Hebrew text. My guy, where? Where is the synopsis that you supposedly pulled out of your ass? Because according to the website for Angel Studios and for Rippa Send itself, it says nothing about Hebrew text, bro. Nowhere. So where are you pulling this garbage from? Interesting how that works. Moving on, though. Wow, can't wait to read this manga comic, quote unquote. Yes, because Eric July can write manga/comic, which means manga or comic based on the way you prefer to call it. Manga is just Japanese comic. It's what it's actually called, is a manga. So what are we doing? What is the point of this tweet? For you to get no engagement or almost no engagement for 144 likes coming from an account with almost 40,000 followers because nobody actually gives a crap what you have to say? Because you're irrelevant. You're a locale. You are an actual locale. You like to dress up in a cow suit and get pegged. But that's beside the point. You have idiots in your audience saying, why is Rippa Send involved? They aren't publishers. They ship the product. Quality publishing. Wow. Right on the Rippa Send website. High standard proofing, printing, and fulfillment. At Rippa Send, we provide a comprehensive range of services tailored to meet the diverse needs of creators in the publishing industry. Bro, I understand your audience is slow, but they can't be that slow. You even have people like Sketch 51 Comics. Eric July, look how much money CG is making in crowdfunding comics. Creates ISO. No. Eric July was talking about creating comics before he even knew what CG was. Let's be honest. Stop lying. All you guys really need to get a life and stop lying. Now he's been talking nonstop about manga kicking ass. He's been talking about manga doing that for years. It's not a recent thing. Again, these guys are the biggest pocket watchers of anything that Eric July does, yet they don't know anything he's ever talked about. It's no surprise. Only thing is people buy manga because they like the story. Yes, and manga sells more than Cyberfrog because Cyberfrog sucks. No one cares about the story. It sucks. It's terrible. Then you have clowns like Mostly Peaceful Iceberg saying, Yellow Flash comic never coming out. Sorry, Dilla, that your 40% is still 0. You mean because it's dropping in early March and we're only in February? It's February 17th as of the recording of this video. We're not in March yet, fool. Wow. Again, biggest pocket watchers out there who don't understand how to look up tweets. How to pocket watch properly. Something I don't do, by the way. I don't care how much money somebody makes. I call it the hypocrisy of the nonsense. However, your friend Pito the Vito, or Vito the Pito, as people will call him, I just say it in reverse because it sounds funny, hasn't put out Super Killer. Hashtag when is Super Killer? You're not concerned with the guy who's making all this money, who made all this money, I should say, and yet the comic is not released. The same guy who one of his covers is from the pioneer of the spicy anime variant. Okay, but then you have clowns like Ethan Van Sciver, who literally spend time drawing Eric July and send it out to people. From what I heard, he made $200 allegedly on this trash caricature. Absolute garbage. You know why they do this? This is why they do this.
We're so boring!
But of course, we're going to move on from this and show that you are putting another chance to get Dark Harvest and made 28k, 295 backers. You are down from your original campaign of 355k, where you've padded the absolute crap out of this campaign, and you're selling covers that you originally sold as 48-hour variants. You're doing it again, bro. How many times are you going to do this? You know how many times he's going to do this? He's going to do this as many times as his slop audience, his drama-filled audience. They're just going to keep buying the same crap. A 48-hour variant that you're selling again, bro. Again. And then you're reselling the original variant here and here. Regular edition, you were selling this edition as the regular cover from the start. And this email that I had is from April 25th, 2023, right up here in the corner. So what variant, bro? What variant? This was actually the variant because this came after. And now you're calling it Cyberfrog 2.9. You can't even finish Cyberfrog 3. And you're talking about making stories that happen between Wreck Planet and Red Extermination. And then talking about you're going to come out with 3 books that are prequels? Prequels of the Vespis invasion that lead up to Cyberfrog, Frog Meets World, 3 Heather Swain diary books that lead up to another Cyberfrog book before you've even completed a number 3 for your trash books, your trash Cyberfrog books. And on top of that, you made variants. You made line art variants for Cyberfrog 2 that got outsold by a magazine, bro. You're done. Your brand is terrible. Your character is dog water. Every story that's going to come out for Cyberfrog is going to be trash, just like 2. Everything that comes out is going to be trash. Nobody reads this crap. Nobody reads this absolute dog water of comics. You're sitting here selling variants that were originally 48 hours, variants that you claim are variant edition number 3 that were the original variant for this, because this was for the Blood Honey / Wreck Planet hardcover edition. This was the original cover. And then the Dale Keown cover came later. This was the actual variant for your original campaign. Like, what are we doing, bro? And your brainlet audience is just gonna suck up and buy every single garbage thing you release and then not read it. So again, the grift continues, where you sell 48-hour variants as a regular variant. That's called a grift, my guy. You claim it's a 48-hour variant, a variant that stays up for 2 days, and now you're reselling it. Funny how they like to claim that Eric July is grifting with limited variants, but yet a really limited variant of 48 hours, and then you're reselling it on a new campaign. So this one says Last Chance 7 Days, and this one says Dark Harvest. This is the original one. So you see 2023. And this is the new one that has 4 days left. So yes, keep coping and seething, you cow and frog weirdos. And you're going to continue to get outdone by a magazine with your line arts variants and your second chance campaigns for old content. Again, people really just want to keep buying your old dog water, and then you'll never deliver on number 3, allegedly. So yeah, thank you all for checking out this video. I really do appreciate all the new subscribers, returning subscribers, new viewers, and returning viewers. If you do like this video, hit that like button, comment below if you feel about this, subscribe for more content, hit the bell for notifications, set the bell to all. That way you'll get a notification anytime I post a new video, go live on this channel. Consider becoming a member for just $1 a month. You'll get access to exclusive live stream emojis and members only content. Sometimes you get content before the content gets released to the public. If you can't spend a buck, that's okay too. I appreciate you watching the videos and jumping in on live streams, and I'll see you all on the next one. Peace.